Hi, Army. Hi. Love doing readings those days. It's very beautiful. And yeah, we're getting out messages for Army. Yay! So happy. Who else is happy with me? Just dance in front of your laptop or what, or your iPhone or your, yeah, whatever. you know, just be happy about life. We can be happy to be born in this era where our boys are with us. I mean, who gets those things? We can be happy about that, Army. So if you're ever sad about your life, just think about the fact that we incarnated at the same time as our soul tribe with the boys. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that cool? Isn't that amazing? So we should celebrate that. No matter what outcome. And I have all my soulmate relationships here, people who are in soulmate relationships, people who don't know who they will be with in the future, but I have all my very special army here on this channel. So all of you who watch me are special because you found my channel. And all of you will meet the one, I'm pretty sure. And those of you who already met the one, just trust and believe that the universe knows who belongs to whom. So they will bring the right people together. And then, we will see. We will see who loves whom. At the end, it all works out. The whole soul journey, is a journey to your own soul. You must accept that. So whatever happens in your life, I just want to say that because I feel called to. I don't know why I have to say it, but the whole journey is a journey to yourself. It's a journey to your own soul growth. So whatever you signed up for before you came to this life, whatever you signed up for, with whomever soulmate, with whomever twin flame, and you want to meet and incarnate in this life together, and you want to meet and you want to have the soul contract, whatever you signed up for, this will happen this life. And if you have hardships, Army, just know it's a blockage on your way. But it's a thing that must be, otherwise we would not grow. We cannot grow without blockages. We cannot grow without not finding the one at this very moment. We cannot grow. We would just be like sitting there and be lazy and don't do anything to grow our soul. So heartbreaks, hardships, those things are things that are meant to be in your life. Please accept that, because I always see people fighting against it. And asking, why is this in my life? Why is not the one in? Why am I not good in school? Why? It's because you should ask yourself, what's your real truth? And the sooner you know, the better. But sometimes people have to grow along the way. Some people find out they have a twin flame when they're 40, like me. So you never know when you meet the one. You always don't know when you are on your soul way. You even don't know when you find the job you want to do your whole life. This all happens in divine timing, and please trust the process. That's all what I want to say. So for everyone watching who experience hardships, and this perfectly fits to the reading, because this reading is called The Story of Your Life, The Story of Your Love. You will tell your grandchildren, this is the story of your life, the story of your love. You will still tell your grandchildren, okay? And you will write a book about. So, okay. So this is part 1. It's called The Child of Crystals. It's the adventures of Huckleberry Finn. This is part 1. Please think of yourself, the story of your love and of your life. I think the story more of your love, because I do a lot of love readings, so I haven't looked at the cards, but I imagine there would be love coming out. The story of your love you will tell your grandchildren. Pile 1. Pile 2 is, the guardian angel. That's Temperance in normal tarot. I don't have anything to say to this. Like, you see what this means, This is pile 2. And pile 3 is number 2. That's the High Priestess in the tarot deck. It's called the Fairy Godmother. And that's Cinderella, right? Cinderella movie. The Cinderella fairy tale. So please choose one of those piles and then we will start your reading. And we start with pile 1. So hi guys, welcome to pile 1. And we're starting off with the Child of Crystals. This feels like an adventure for me. You know? So, the story of Huckleberry Finn is like a boy that, like, look at this apple here, you know? He bites in that apple and he wants to have fun his whole life. It's like he's sitting there fishing, you know? He's happy, he's content. That's like being content, being single. I don't see a couple here. I see a child, you know, like a child at heart. So you're a very young soul. And you also remain a young soul. I don't mean young soul and you are young of age, you know. Your soul is young. You could be like 50 and jump around like 20, you know. You are like a soul that never ages. That's very interesting. Your soul never gets old. It's like you are that never growing up child, you know? You love to fish maybe that's a hobby of yours. You love just sit there in nature. You also love nature, Army. You are one of the persons that loves to go out. You might have a garden where you take care of. You also have a dog or a cat, like some kind of pet you have. And you're waiting for your Prince Charming. Look at this. I see that here in the frog. Like you're looking at the your emotions. They are very calm, like because otherwise you could not be fishing. And you're fishing for the one. You're trying to fish the one. So you're a content single person. Like you being alone. You like that, you know. It's nothing that this person is like afraid of not ever finding the one. It's like you're content. You're fine. You love to be on your own. You also love to be like to retreat from the world. A child of crystals, you might love crystals. You might be in your thoughts a lot. You love to daydream. That's all what I'm seeing here. That's all what I'm getting. You might be interested in Egypt because I see the pyramids here. So you might be interested in history, in ancient stuff. Yeah, you are a very calm person. Very calm and very sit back, relaxed. Like you like maybe also to meditate. But you also like see that here. I don't know what that's called in English. But that's when people when people come at you with wrong intentions, you just throw them the stone in the face, you know. You go like, meh. You're like a child, you know. You shoot back. Like if someone does you wrong, you shoot back. You're someone who speaks their truth. You know your truth. Yeah, you're just a content, laid-back person. Happy in life, happy in going to adventures. You don't want to settle down right now. I don't see that. You are single right now when you watch this and you will stay single for a while. This is maybe because you are fishing. You're looking for the right person right now, but you're also content if this person like takes a while, you know. I think you're more content on your own right now. You're doing your work thing and you're just happy about this, you know? So let's see what the story of your life is. This was a description of your personality. So let's see. And it says light. Wow. The fairy queen of light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. So that seems to me like you are kind of a healer. Like, because you're also so relaxed and laid back. And here I see like a butterfly personality, like someone who's like that fairy that's helping people to grow. You know, you heal with your hands. I see that here, you know, you might be a doctor. but you are a person that brings light to people. You are very light. It could also mean that your personality, you're a very happy, cheerful, childish personality. And you bring a lot of light to people, love and light, like a child, you know, you're very pure. And this helps people to overcome their darkness. Like, you are the kind of person that cheers up a friend when they are in darkness. You come and bring the light. You're like, hey, come on, let's go on an adventure, you know? That's kind of your personality too. And your story you want to tell is all about that you are a light bringer. You bring light, and with your own light, like you are a child of heart, you know, like you are this ever not growing up child. And with that young soul spirit, you bring light to people. And you never grow up, and you maybe have a hard time settling down. That's maybe also the love story you have to tell, you know, because you are for a very long time in your life, you will be alone, but you're content. I see here that's nothing wrong. You won't feel bad about that, but you are a person that wanders alone and you bring light to people. Okay, let's see. That's funny because I just said this. This is like the house, and I used a lot of fairy, like all my fairy decks I used for here. So you will see a lot of fairies because I thought that was fitting to the theme, to the topic. This is the home, and you are like kind of a muse. I see here. That's also for me that childish, not childish, but not childish in a bad way, but you know, you're kind of interested in music, you're kind of interested in all kind of things. You love to bring music to people, like you might sing for people. You cheer them up. It's like when you come into the house of people, you cheer them up. You bring the light. You're kind of a light bringer into houses of people. When you come, they know they have a jolly good time. It's like you are the children jumping around and having fun. But the stork means change and also settling down. Because with the house, that's like settling down. And that's what you don't want to hear. Look, it's like other people telling you, come on, settle down. You might be 50 and still a bachelor. You know, this is what I see here. You might be a fire sign. You're very passionate about your stuff and you are a healer. Look at this person. Like, he looks like a healer. So you are a light bringer. You are a person that has to be alone to share all that light with people, you know. You are a bachelor. I see that here, and you're probably very good looking. Because here I see also someone who inspires people. Like, yeah, like you, look at how this guy is like, you know, doing their thing. So when you come to people and you cheer them up, it's like they really want to be with you, together with you. You know, they really love your company. Like, your company is loved by many people, and you visit people in their homes. Like, you go, a lot of times you go at home. You're a very extroverted personality, but you are also an introvert, because otherwise you couldn't shine the light. If you would only be like an extrovert, it would drain a lot of energy. But you need to be, you're like kind of a good balanced person, I see here. But you don't want to settle down. It's like you're not in the mood yet to you know, to have a wife and kids and everything. That's not on your plan. It might be even not on your plan at all in this life. You might even feel you don't want this because you are the child yourself. You might feel like if you are like the child that ever, like that Peter Pan. That's a Peter Pan personality right there. Yes. That's a Peter Pan personality. It's like Jin's personality. It's like you want to stay young, you want to be like 20 forever, and you are, and you bring light to people because of that. You also, I think here you could also be a teacher, because I feel the stork is coming to homes, helping children. I don't know why, but I see that here too, you know. And here I see the 11, that's a soul journey card. So this means other people tell you, well, you are in that age now, you must settle down, and look at this. It's like that fairy saying, nope, Don't want to, I'm waiting for the one. Don't want to, I'm trying to look for the one. That's why you're fishing. You're fishing for the prince. You're trying to wait till the one comes, because this says this card to me. Yeah. Other people tell you, well, it's time, you know. You have to settle down. You cannot be the child forever. And you say, nope, that's not my place. That's not my story. So, guys, if you don't resonate with that, you know, just go to another pile. And I will do that also often, because there are so many of us. I will do that series too often. So you will find yourself maybe later in a pile. You know, I don't know what the universe gives out to me right now, you know. So I have to look. Look at this, Army. I mean, I'm sorry, but I have to look at the cards. This is like so funny. It's like saying hello. And you know, oh, I don't want to be pregnant. No, not yet. And saying hello. Hi. That's like the same card again, like in the tarot, you know. But I have to laugh so hard, Army. So, yeah, this is for me, like, look at this person. That's you. That's you. You're like in your power. Look at this guy. I mean, who couldn't resist this one? You know, you're very beautiful. You're very handsome. Do you say beautiful to a guy? Well, if you are a guy, you're very handsome. Like, women, like, they come to you and they want to be with you, like, forever, you know? You have no problem choosing women. No problem at all. Like, look at this guy. He's, like, standing in his power. And he's, like, standing there from spring to winter, you know? That's like the cycles. And you stand there. It's like you say, well, I'm controlling this. I'm in the power of my wheel, you know, of my time. The wheel is a timing that's changed from the universe. And that's what, but you're saying I control my time. I'm the child now. I want to be that bachelor for, I don't know, for the next 20 years. I'm trying to find the one, like you saw on the other cards. I'm trying to find the one, and I'm not, I don't take anyone, you know. I want to find the one. That's what you're saying. Oh, wow. Look at this guy. And it's like there are the apples again, see? It's like you're taking a bite from paradise. That's why I think you are very abundant. You are a person that's very abundant and has a lot to give. You're very healthy. So if you're a guy, you look very good. You build your strength, like you go to a you do fitness. You look for what you eat. Please apply it, because you know, like 98% women watch me. So if you are a woman doing this is you in your, like, you're so beautiful. Like, people look up to you, you know. You work really on your fitness also. I see that here. You're a very hard worker on your body. It's like your body is like your image, you know. And you don't want to settle down right now. You just want to be alone, be single for a while, you know, because you feel like the Queen of Wands, like that. Look at this. This is a leader personality. So you might be a leader of some kind. Maybe you are a YouTuber like me, you know. But you're doing some kind of work where you are seen by people. You are seen and people fight for you. Look at this. It's like all these guys fight for the women, and she's instructing them to fight. It's like you have so many suitors. And look at this. You have suitors that are like handsome too. You know, if you are a woman, you are like a leader. And there are like, how do you say, like, gosh, I have to find my English words. There are like lines of guys lining up to be with you. You know, but you concentrate on your work. You don't see them even fighting. Look, she's looking up in the sky. She's not concentrating on that, because if you're a woman, you don't want to settle down. You want to be Huckleberry Finn. You want to live an adventurous life right now. You want to concentrate on your own battles. So I don't see you are interested right now in finding or taking just anyone, because you say, look at this, how she holds the wand. So you're saying, I want to find the one. So again, we have that theme of you feel like you belong to someone and you want to find that person, like that frog, like that turns into a prince, you know, like that fairy tale story. And and this is the fairy tale story you tell your kids, you know. It's like you are that bachelor, and I don't know what it's called, bachelorette. You are that bachelorette like for a long time in your life. Maybe you even settle down after being 40 years old, you know. It's because you fight your own battles. You grow yourself. You are a leader type of personality. And this is not wait. This is not what you want. This is not what you want. I think it's funny. This is like, you know, you also focus on your career. You might have a very creative career right now, and that's why you're so calm and relaxed, because this career really makes you happy. I see that here. That makes you happy, and you want to be in control of your own life. It's like you don't want to settle down now. That's what I see here. I think this card is so funny. I want to get another one for those, because this is like, this is like so funny. I want to get a card from this tarot deck. I love those cards. Oh my gosh. Some cards I have not seen in my life, you know. I have so many decks. It's like I cannot see every card, and then they come out and and it fits the scenario like crazy, you know. And it's so funny. Can you explain this card to me more? What is okay, that was fast. The Empress. Yeah, being pregnant. You don't want this. Oh my gosh. This is so crazy. So if you identify army, I mean, most women watch me. So if you are a woman, you don't want to be pregnant right now because you focus on your studies. You might be still in school. I mean, you know, you could also be like in the beginning of your 20s, you could still be like, you know, I don't know who watches me, but you could, I mean, those are messages from the universe. So the universe is saying, well, you don't want to be pregnant right now, so protect yourself, you know. But I see here you're not very interested in those guys that fight over you. You're like trying to find the one, so that's why I don't need to be worried for my army for that, you know. And if you are a guy, you want to find your other half, your Empress. You don't want to settle down and have children with like anyone, because people look up to you. They go crazy for you, and you just wait. So this applies, you know, there are no genders in tarot. Please apply it as it fits army. You know, the roles you have to apply how your life is. But this is like you tell your children, you were a bachelor for a very long time. You are an Empress, you sit on your throne, you are a leader personality. You don't want to settle down, you want to create, you know. See, she has the light again. She brings healing to people. And you have a career. I think this is also about a career that is very long ongoing in your life. You're settling down very late in life, because I see that here. You cannot get away from that, you know. Because this is the 10 of Cups, the emotional fulfillment, and that's what you're looking for. You just want a family with the one, and that's why you stay bachelor for a long time, and you rather heal and do your work stuff, and you know, you focus on other things until you find the one, and that's the person you want to have children with and you create a happy home with. Like, look at all those colorful picture, you know. That's you wait for the one. And only the one you will marry. And this is also a soulmate card. This is a marrying card, like two people belonging together. And when you find that one, you're going to marry. But you will. I mean, I see that here. It's like you want to stay bachelor for a long time. And, you know, you're trying to find the one, and you will find the one. Because this is the outcome. This is what happens. So the story of your life is like you are a leader, you are a bachelor for a very long time, you are a fighter, you might be even a leader in fighting for some rights. Maybe you become famous because you are a leader type of personality, and you don't want to settle down, only with the one, you know. And you will find the one very late in life, not at the beginning. You might even not become pregnant at all, because you find the one, maybe if you are a woman, you might find the one when you are over 40. over 50. So it could be that you don't even want children, because I see that's a control here. This is, you are afraid of that. It's in your head. You're afraid of being pregnant, you know? And maybe that's why you find the one and you have children. I see that here because there's a, look at this little cute guy. Like, you have children, but it could be because this is like the child from that guy. See that? So if you guys marry, maybe your other half brings a child into the marriage, okay? Because you will marry later in life, because you are that child, that healer, that forever Peter Pan for a long time in your life. Be it as a guy or be it as a girl, you know? Yeah, so let's see what other cards we have. We have the Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, the unconditional love. That's what you're looking for. You don't settle for less than the one. That's the Beauty and the Beast. So you might be a very known figure in the beauty business. You might become that, you know? Like I said before, you might be a leader in the beauty business. You might have blonde hair. Look at this. Isn't she beautiful? And you believe in the universe because I see here the stars. But you don't settle for anyone less than your frog there, because you want to kiss your frog and that's the one, you know? Yeah. And you are a very wise leader. You could be a leader in the beauty industry. But, and you are also a teacher of the old ways, it says. So, you know, as I said before, I had those cards. Let's put them back. Because you go into people's houses. So you could be a teacher, like a tutor, you know? You even could be like this, you know? And you're very beautiful. That's what I saw here. People look up to you. I mean, you're beautiful. And you're a teacher, you're a mentor, you're Merlin, you're a light bringer. And that's why maybe also the universe is saying, they bring you that person, that one. You know, and that's why you don't settle down for anything less, because you want to find the one. You're the Peter Pan for forever. That's why maybe you also have a good connection to children, because you're very young at heart also. And this is like the fairy wishing well, so you wish for the one. Yeah, you wish for the one, and that's why you find them later in life, okay? But you find them. I see that here. That's beautiful. And you are like a teacher that brings a lot of clarity to people, and a lot of, like, I feel here it's like you are that young soul that never grows up, that Peter Pan, but with a Merlin soul. Like, you know a lot of stuff, and that's why you might be a teacher. You are a leader. You don't want to become a wife, not very soon in your life, not at the first half of your life. I don't see that. I don't see that you are a mother or something. Like, you are a mother later in life, yes, but not now. Yeah, because the universe wants you to be that free-spirited person that's content in herself and brings healing to people. It's beautiful. And you might even write a book about that when you found the one. Yeah, because that person is very special also. They might be like that too, like your counterpart, because I see 1111, those are two people that meet, they are the same. So even your counterpart is a bachelor for a long time in life. Spirit is here again. I always cough when Spirit is here. So what I'm also getting is that your person is the same. You marry for the first time, both of you, but later in life. I see that here, guys. You guys are those bachelors for forever, and you're even beautiful and everything, but you marry for the first time only each other. That's cute, like, right? So let's give me for this pile universe, give me an advice for this army. It's telling her love story here. Wow, look at this. It says moonlight. So you might be a Cancer, a water sign, a Pisces. For that moonlight card, I see here a woman that's, sometimes she's sad because she's looking for her moon, like the one. That's the earth, right? So she's on moon. Yeah, she's up on the moon and looking down on the earth. I thought this was the moon. Look at this. It's the other way around. I thought she's looking on the earth, and she's on the moon. Wow. Moonlight. Yeah, you shine that light on people. And a moon is like something that's coming out of yourself. That's wisdom coming out of yourself. You shine wisdom out that shines out of yourself. You might heal with your hands, but you are a light bringer. You heal people. You heal the earth. You are here to heal. And that's why people don't get you. Sometimes you feel alone, because look how she's like a little bit sad, because you're one person's out there. We had this person here in many piles before. I told the story many piles before. It's like at the end of your life, not at the end of your life, but in a like, you will find eventually the one that's exactly like you. That's also a light bringer. You both marry for the first time, but you are known for being Peter Pans for forever in your life. And that's why people don't get you. You are a person that's an extrovert, but you are also a loner. Like if you go to people, you can talk very easily to people, especially to children. You have a very connected mind to children because you are like them. You are like them. And that's why you teach children a lot about light and yeah. And you don't want to settle down for anyone less than the one. Anyone less than your other half. And they are exactly like you. That's beautiful. Really love that pile, okay? And that was a long reading. Already 26 minutes. Okay, pile 1, that's all what I have for you. Bye. Okay, here we go. Welcome to your reading, pile 2. The reading is called The Story I Will Tell My Love Story I Will Tell My Grandchildren. So I don't need to say anything more about this love story because this is the universe watching over you. So you are in a soulmate relationship. And hi, welcome everyone here on my channel. I know you are like 90% of my followers are in a soulmate relationship. So I constantly throw those relationships out, so don't worry. If you don't feel like you have a soulmate relationship, then just apply it. We have a true soulmate relationship. You can call it like there are many terms you can call it, and please apply it as it fits, because you could feel that there's the one. We all have one, and soulmates, especially like soulmates, we have a lot of soulmates, because friends can be soulmates. Soulmates are people that go along with you like a short time in your life, maybe a long time in your life, but you signed contracts with them before you incarnated, that you meet them and they teach you something, And there's also the true soulmate. That's the person you're destined to be with. And the twin could be a twin flame. A twin flame is like you are both the same, but you are also both the opposite. It's like part of your soul. You both are part of one soul. And but there's also the like people say there's the true soulmate. That's like a different soul, but you also belong together. It's like, please apply it, because people believe in many things. I just call this soulmate or twin flame. For me, this is all the same. Yeah? Okay. So there's a white rose, and the white rose for me is purity. And there's your contract. There's your contract made by the angels. So both of you, before you incarnated, agreed you guys will meet. And this is a destined relationship. But each one of you has to learn on their own. Both of you has to learn a lot of things before you can meet in this life. So I bet this is also a pile where both of you meet in life a little bit later, like not in your 20s, I bet, because you have to grow your own souls. That's why you have to wait a long time. Soulmate relationships, you always have to wait. And that's how it is, because it's all about divine timing. But I also say the waiting. Don't wait, like literally sit around and do nothing. Grow your soul, collect experience. Date other people. Of course, you can do that. Some of us, like me, I feel like in my destined relationship, I don't want to date because I feel like I'm married already. And this is strange, but this is how it is, And that's what I chose to do. But Others of you could feel that, you know, they want to go out, want to date other people, and that's fine. Do whatever your heart wants you to do. And even if you don't want to date, that's fine too. I mean, I'm also not doing it, you know. And you don't have to think you're stupid or you're different, or no. It's just because do what you really want to feel inside. This is very special in those relationships. It's that we learn to do what our heart tells us to, no matter what it is. Okay, guys? So this is the pile for a very special relationship. You might even write a book about this later in life, because it's I feel very special with this pile here. I feel a lot of protection surrounding that relationship, a lot of protection. Yeah, look at this. It says lost and found. Wow. It says, what was once lost is about to be found, thanks to the lost and found fairy. Sometimes she can help us find things we never even realized were lost. Yeah, so we find someone who we never lost before because this person was not in our life yet, you know? But this means lost because this is a person from your past life. You shared a lot of past lives already with a person, you know? It's like you've grown with them and you shared past lives, and whoever this is, this person will come, you know? You will find them in this lifetime. This is what this card also says. And because it's the story here, my love story, I will tell my grandchildren, this is it, you know? You will find the one. You will you will meet your soulmate. The one you're destined to be with. Wow, look at this. Oh, wow. I just love this. I just love this. Let's look at those cards. It's like, this is the sun and the good energy. You know, this person, let's put it here. Let's put it to Teangi. And look at this. This is the guy. And 95% of women watch me. And in tarot, there is no, there is no female and male, you know? One of you embodies masculine energy and one of you embodies more feminine energy. And each one of you has to balance out their masculine and feminine side. That's what you learn in the lifetime, you know? And this is, if we look at this, it could be you. You know, if we see this as you, then you are right now in your masculine energy. You know, you are right now trying to make this happen because you're not patient. This could be. And you look here, this person, you're longing for them. Look how she looks at the light. This person brings you a lot of light. You know, if you know of your soulmate, or you know that you have one, this person is the energy behind what you do. This person is your creative force. And you long for them. This is, I see here as your energy. You're longing for that light, for that sun, for that energy to stay with you. But they are far away, you know. They're not in your life yet because the sun is far away. They are not in your life yet. And that's why this love is very pure. You could be an air sign. Yeah, could be an air sign. They could be an air sign because the King of Swords is here. That's also the card for justice, for the truth. The truth is this love is very passionate and very true and very, very pure. Yeah. The flower is for me, this stands also for sexuality, of course. So it's very passionate love. And a love that brings a lot of joy, a lot of sun, a lot of good energy. So this could also mean that like being intimate with this person brings you a lot of good energy. It's like the one, you know, when you meet them and you have sex, it's like the wow, you're like the sunshine. You're like the sun shining. This could also mean that this guy, your other half, is also trying to find you. Like both of you are. Look at this. It's like he's looking into the sun and also into this card, into this pure card. So this is a very pure, destined love, I see here again, that's trying to come, you know. And both of you are looking for that. Because if you are more in your feminine energy and you know that, then this is your counterpart. And they are also looking for that because he's looking right into those pictures. Beautiful. Let's put this away for a second because I want to look at the tarot. I want to look at the tarot. I want to see how that matches. Oh, now I see it. Ooh, look at this. What we have here, huh? That's the Ace of Wands. That's like my tarot card. Everyone knows who watches my channel, like the Ace of Wands. Yeah. Okay. So the story of your life is the Two of Wands. It's like right now you don't know really where to go. You don't know what choice to make. It's like you are at the time of your life where you know that there's this person, or that there's that kind of energy. Because I also, like, if you look at this, it could also be that you don't even know this person. This is like the energy of the masculine. Energy of the masculine making you happy. Being very pure, and you feel it. You feel it. This is also orange, so this is the card for sexuality. You feel this sexual energy of this masculine energy. But they are not in your life, and you might not even know who that person is. But you feel a very masculine energy, like caressing you, and you might feel that, guys. You know, and that's why this makes you happy, but you haven't found the one. You haven't found them yet. You are not lost and found yet, you know? But yeah, right now you're in a period of your life where you don't know which one to choose, what you want, you know, you have a hard time choosing. You're kind of in between. You haven't chosen a path of your life yet, you know? And you're bowing down to the universe. You're saying, come on, help me, you know? I want justice for myself. I want, I do everything what I can. Look at this person. It's like he's bowing down for his angel, like in front of his angels. It's like you're praying to the universe to give you the right decision, to bring justice, to show you the way. It's like you don't know what to choose, and you're very like, you can talk to your angels. I see that here too. This is the story of your life. You believe in that. If you believe in that, because otherwise you wouldn't find the one, you know? You already believe in that story. So you tell the universe, yeah, which one is the one for me? Maybe you have also two options to choose from. And or you know, no, both of them are not the one, you know? And you're bowing down to the universe and saying, come on, help me find a way to my person. Bring justice to my situation. Well, and then the universe goes to your person and tells them, look at this, there's someone waiting for you. And that person's like sleeping. They are not awakened yet. They are not awakened. But they have a very strong sexual energy. Look at this red. Red is also like passionate energy. So they are sleeping on you, but you feel their energy. That's why you are awakened first. Yeah. That's funny. And the universe is right now, they are awakening that person because you asked for that. If you haven't asked for that, army, ask for that. Ask for help from your angels. The universe helps you. They awaken that person, you know? So maybe right now, this could be that this person's still sleeping on you, but the universe also watch over him. Look at this. It's like the fairies also watch over him. But he's not awakened yet. No. But when he is, like, this is like the story of your life. So he will awaken later than you. You will awaken to that earlier. And when he awakens, guys, be ready, okay? Be ready, because look at the Ace of Wands coming your way. It's like fast travel. Like, boom. Like, oh my gosh, what? I have a soulmate? What? I want that one. Okay, where is it? Boom. And it's even saying in this card, this person, when they know the truth, they run. Nothing can stop them. They run towards you. This is about that person. This is about that person, yeah. You run towards each other. But you are far away. I don't think you are near each other, no. You're not in the same town. You live on different continents also, I see here. Yeah, because look at this. Spear has to travel a lot. Look at this spear. It's like flying over nature. Mountains, yeah. You live far away from each other. But you have the special connections. Very pure and very sexual energy that's caressing you. Because you feel them. You can already feel them. That's why you know of your soulmate relationship. But you don't know who that person is. I think you don't know, and this person doesn't even know too. So but this is the story of your life. So this will come in your life, you know? But it's beautiful. I really love that. And it's that very passionate energy here that gives a lot of sunlight, a lot of passion. Wow. I love that. It's beautiful. Let's see if I want to get one card. I want to get one card of the Lovers. Give me the Lovers here. Show me what is the Lovers all about. Is this guy sleeping or what? Oh my gosh, it's a King of Swords, guys. Oh my gosh. This is confirmation. Your divine counterpart is an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Or someone who works in the law field. Someone who loves nature. Look at this. They sit there and they have their sword. That's the truth also. Yeah, they find out the truth later in life. They don't know yet. They don't know. And when they found the sword, they come. They make it happen. So you don't have to worry. They will make it happen. Wow, but it seems to be an air sign, guys. So you know, an air sign or someone who's someone very logical, you know, someone who plans first, someone of authority, someone who's a planner, someone who thinks about things true. And that's why maybe they are not awakened yet, because they're too much in their head. Still, if this is not an air sign, your divine counterpart, they are still too much in their head. They are too much controlled. They have to let go before they have to let the Ace of Wands in. They are too much in their thoughts about the situation right now. That's why the universe doesn't awaken them. They have to learn stuff, yeah. That's amazing. Oh wait, I have some fairy. Before we get the outcome, let's see what the fairy tale says. Oh my gosh, yeah, look at this. We have Child of the Moon, transcending the ego, forgiveness. See? Maybe that's what you did. Maybe it's like you found the moon. It's like you already embody this energy of being that feminine, that divine feminine. Because the Child of the Moon also says for me that you know in your gut, because the moon is like something that's hidden in your intuition. You know in your gut there is this one person out there, but it's still hidden from you. That's why the moon in tarot, it's hidden. But it's hidden. But it's like you communicate with animals, pets, magical companions. It's like this. Look at this. There must be a communication with, in this card. Like you can talk to your angels. And ask them, you know. Ask them to bring you the one. Because they can, there's a lot about communication between you and your angels. Maybe you do that over pets. Maybe you do that over fairies in the forest. I don't know, but you communicate with your angels and they communicate with that person. But you can communicate with your angels. That's beautiful. And it's like, it says indigo, rainbow, crystal, children, and beyond. So maybe you are an empath. Maybe you are like this indigo child, because that's why you can communicate with fairies, with angels. But it could also be that if you communicate with them because you know that something is hidden and you communicate with your angels, they awaken him, because it's like a glimpse, you know, he sees then. You know, this awakening will happen. But it's good for you to communicate with your angels, so you know what to do. So you may also get signs over pets, I see here, maybe also over birds, flowers in nature. I think you get a lot of signs in nature, Army. That's beautiful. So let's get an advice card. What's the advice? Wow, that was fast. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at this. Wow, number 7. Wow. We had this in one reading too, you know. This is like, this person and you cannot see each other. You don't know yet that you have this special connection. Well, you feel it, but you don't know who it is. And you can communicate, I think, with birds. Because you might, this person even might be an air sign. Yeah. It's like this person doesn't know, and you have to just walk into the unknown, because you know, the universe is saying, just step forward. We have your back. The 7 is a spiritual number. They have your back. Just walk with them. talk with your angels, and this story will come to life. This story will come to life, and your counterpart is an air sign, I bet. Someone who's very controlled, very has a very is a lot of times in their thought process. But the universe is saying, just go ahead. You're watched. You can communicate with us, and just go forward. And this story, this beautiful story, will come into your life. Isn't that beautiful? I really love that. Those are two stories already that, like, you can write books about those stories, you know? That's crazy. Okay, that's all what I have for pile 2. Now we move on to pile 3. So hi everyone. We are here. Pile 3. What's the story of your love or your life that you will still tell your grandchildren? And pile 3. We have the High Priestess. It says the fairy godmother. I would say the fairy grandmother. The fairy grandmother. It always has a meaning when I say words, you know. Because sometimes spirits puts them in my mouth and I'm just saying it. I don't know why I'm saying it. This is the Cinderella story. Okay? So you see here the Cinderella story, but the big thing in this picture is not the Cinderella in that card. It's the the fairy that made this all happen. So this is very interesting because it seems like she has the key in her hand. Look at this, Army. Can you see that? This fairy here has the key in her hand. It's like she's making that come true. That's also like an angel. Maybe I said fairy grandmother because there's a grandmother of you in heaven that's helping this connection to come through, you know? Because I also feel it here, because I said this, you know, the fairy grandmother. So you have a lost grandmother maybe that's in heaven that holds the key, or that helps you find the key. That helps you find your Cinderella fairy tale, you know. So this is also really, I mean, all piles were about fairy tales, but this is also a very beautiful fairy tale story that's happening in your life, you know. And as we know, all armies on my channel, like the ones who find me one by one, you know, we're growing constantly. But no masses find me. And I think that's very interesting because at first I was wondering why I'm not growing that fast. Because, you know, I was thinking, why it's going slowly. But when I thought about it again, I realized that those people that find me, they are really destined to. I mean, Big T cannot bring like all the people to me, you know. But that wouldn't make any sense. But mostly what I realized also in the 2 months I'm doing that most of you have this fairy tale love story that's waiting for them. That's why I always get those cards, because I ask the universe and I ask Big T, because we're connected. I ask him, well, give me the stories. And every time he throws me out those twin flame soulmate relationships, and I'm like constantly thinking I can't tell my story all the time to people, you know. This is like I'm thinking, oh my gosh, another pile of me and him. And but then I realized, no, it's not always about him and my story. It's about you having especially experiences the same stories, you know. You guys have also twin flame journeys ahead of you and soulmate journeys where you are destined to be with someone, and the universe is getting those people on my channel, and that's why we're constantly growing. We're growing slow, but we're growing. And that's why I really want to tell those stories. At the beginning I was a little bit stunned because I get the same stories over and over, and I thought I'm doing something wrong, but I don't. So I'm just saying how it is, you know. I'm just telling the stories, and you guys, you resonate with the piles if it's your story, okay? And this here is about the Cinderella story where, as I said before, you might have someone you lost in your 3D life, you know, someone who's in heaven, from your family, a grandmother, a mother, a sister, some feminine energy. It could also be a man, but then he has a lot of feminine energy that's holding the key, that's helping you find the one, finding your Cinderella story. And that's really beautiful. But it's also about you being that high priestess. You are a healer, Army. So you, many of us are the same, you know. So this could also mean that if you are divine feminine and you are on a soulmate journey, because I see the two here, and you are on a twin flame journey, as I am, we must become healers. You know, that's our soul journey. We step in our soul tasks. And healers doesn't mean we all have to do tarot channels or we all have to be doctors, you know. Sometimes we heal as a teacher, we heal children. Sometimes we heal as a speaker, motivational speaker. But you will step into your power side and then you will find your Cinderella story. And that's really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. So here we go again. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I just said you're a motivational speaker and I haven't looked at the cards. Oh my gosh, look at the colors are even the same. So you might be a speaker later. Look at this, a singer. Oh my gosh, look at this. It says, when spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say, get busy and do it. Wow. Look at this, Army. This is like a singer. So you might become a singer. You inspire people and you motivate people to get their fairy tale. You are like a fairy tale. That's again like Taeyang's pile. But I've seen a lot of you resonating with those piles, so this is your story too. You might be a motivational speaker. You might be someone that that motivates other people because you are that fairy tale also for them. I think you stand also in the, you are famous. You could be famous then because she's like, if she's an artist or a singer, she stands on a stage. I see here a stage. And you love flowers, you love spring. Spring has a meaning for you. Oh my gosh, I just think of spring day skies, you know. You know what spring day has a meaning. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, my gosh. Oh my gosh, my gosh, my gosh. So look at this. Oh my gosh. Wow. Look at this, Army. There's like a blockage and there's a mountain. You guys are separated. Like, you have to ascend the mountain, you know? So this is what I see here. And let's see how many wands are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of wands. That's communication, yeah. There's no communication with your person. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. And this is also about speaking up. You have also a blockage about speaking up. Because I see here, if you are not in the public eye, what I see here, you you become famous in your surroundings, like in your hometown maybe, or like take it as it is, Army, you know. You could become a very known person, maybe also on YouTube, somewhere, because you motivate others. With your presence, Army, you motivate, because you are divine feminine or divine masculine, you know. So whoever watches this, you are divine counterpart, because I see that here you are high priestess. You bring healing to people, motivation to other people. That's what your task is here. And the communication with your other counterpart is blocked by the universe, because 2 and 1 equals 3. So this communication is blocked. But you have someone. Look at this. There's your big love. You know, you have a counterpart. You are two people that are the same. You might be 24 years old. You're a very loving person, I see here. Very loving, because the King of Cups is here. And again, he has like a microphone. Look at this. Yeah, that's beautiful. So you bring love to people, healing to people, motivation to people, just because you are. Just because you are yourself. You're a very loving person. You're like a heart running around, very pure. Yeah, and there's a transformation going on. I see here the 2 fairies looking at this. This could mean that really someone died in your family that was very dear to you. And they help you. They are your angel. They help you in heaven to get the 2 fairies together, okay? But it could also mean that this love, you yourself have to transform, because this card in tarot is not an ending for me, but a transformation. So both of you, this love, because there's no communication, you don't even know of that person maybe. But There is a transformation. Both of you has to transform because the 8 is infinity. You both transform for infinity and you transform other people's lives. I think that's what it is about, but I want to see. Give me a clarification for the 8 here, for the 8. Yeah, that's a spiritual journey. The Fool here is a spiritual journey. Oh my gosh, it even says the journey. It even says the journey. Let's look what else I'm seeing here. There's that mountain. Look at this. It's like you cannot go over that mountain. It's like each one of you. Oh my gosh, and there are pictures. Oh my gosh, guys, this is crazy. And there's a dog. Okay. I'm like stunned. This is crazy. Hi, Big T. You're here again, huh? This is crazy. This is like each one of you has to find their own light. And you are parted through mountains. You live on different sides of the world. You and your counterpart, your fairy tale story. And that's why, this is the love story you will tell in a book, I think. If you find each other, you will tell this, guys. This is crazy. You might own a dog. And look at this. It's like a dancer and he has a smeralda flower in his hand. I'm like... Guys, I haven't seen that deck before. Come on. What kind of universe? What are you doing here? This is crazy. Wow, there's a person dancing, owns a dog. They have a flower in their hand, so they know there's someone out there. And there's also, look at those pictures. That could be us armies tearing these pictures around, you know. And it says the journey. Yeah, shine. Oh, it says shine. Oh my gosh. And there's a mountain. You must learn how to shine. That's a transformation on a spiritual journey. And there are many people wanting that person. Yeah. Why I see feet here? Are those feet? I see feet here. Sorry, but I see feet. I see feet. Yeah, but it's like you have to fight for that love a lot because others are, you know, it's like that person. Look how she looks up to that person. Also, it's like there's one person on a pedestal that still has to go on that journey. You know, they just boarding the plan for the journey. And this person is already fighting the fight. There are many women. There are many women that say, that's mine, you know. What are you doing? Go away. This is funny. And that's why it transforms the whole thing, you know. That's why this love has to be transformed. Wow. That's a beautiful love story. All those piles are. Wow. It's like crazy. So... this is, I think, this famous person. It could be you also, that you are boarding on that soul journey, but you have to, if this is one person and not two, like you dance, you might be a dancer, you might be a singer, you might be someone who, who is in the spotlight, and you have to battle a lot of people that come up to you, and because look at how they all wear black. It's like other people come to you and tell you, no, this is not true. And you feel, you know, they try to betray you. They try to come up to you and tell you, well, I'm the one, take me, I'm the one. It's like you constantly have to fight people that want something from you. Because sometimes you cannot just give anymore. And look at how she's putting a boundaries with those words around her. And she's like saying, this is my sword. See that? It's like that person putting boundaries, mental space, you know, because they have people coming up to them all the time and wanting to be with them. I think that's all about this transformation, or people coming up to them and telling them, well, what you believe in here, the sword is also for belief. What you believe in, it's not true. Don't think that. So maybe, Army, you feel this way too, you know, if other people come up to you and tell you, no, there is no soulmate out there. This is in your imagination. Just forget about this. You're still holding your sword here, you know? You know there's this some person out there. You know that. And you just have to go on your journey and don't care about what other people say. You know it in your heart, guys. If you are the Lulu, like if you think there's something there, you know that inside of yourself. I mean, we know that. Sometimes we, you know, when you really look inside your soul, you know if there's someone out there or if you're just making it up to make you feel better. You must be true to yourself, Army. That's also very important, you know. Don't betray yourself. That's also what this card is about. Don't betray yourself, you know. This is also important. But that's beautiful. Let's see. So right now there's no communication with that person. They're not in your life yet. But you have someone helping you. You have angels helping you find that person. So let's look at the love story of your life. Yeah. Let's put this here. I want to put those here because I want to see them when I do the reading so I know what I said. This is all about transforming, going on that spiritual journey and having your thoughts in place, you know. Okay. So what I see here, Army, yeah, it's like this is the same card that you have to defend yourself because people coming up to you and telling you, well, no, what you think is wrong, you know, don't think that. Look, they would just want to help. They are not like bad or so. They just want to convince him that what he's thinking, he's fighting for nothing. Look, this is a fighter. This is a fighter and this is his life. And you're fighting for a very long time. And you have your one wand. This is your Ace of Wands, the person you want. And people come up and tell you, because this is Queen, it's all about your heart chakra. People come up and tell you, they want to help you and tell you, well, you know, there is no one out there that's like a fairy tale. No one experiences a fairy tale. Maybe you hear those things all the time. It's like people come up and tell you, well, there is no fairy tale in love. You know, you're riding the Delulu train. There is no one out there that's not communicating with you. Why do you think this? That's what they tell you, you know. And that's what makes you like, look at this. It's like you don't know what to think anymore because you really believe in that. Look at how he's looking and watching at that cross. And it's also because you get those messages from your angels. It's like your angels see that. And they are all over you. You know? And wow. This is like you're very sad about that. Yeah. And see how here he has this red, very passionate, how do you say? He wears passionate clothes, you know? So sometimes you're tired of fighting, you know? Look at this. He puts down his army clothes and says, well, I'm done fighting. I don't know what to think anymore because other people tell me it's wrong, you know, and my angel tell me it's true. So what should I believe in? Should I believe in the universe or should I believe in people? And the universe is saying, well, you know, that's your decision what you believe in. But look how big this shield is. And this is also for me the protection by the universe. You're protected. You don't have to worry about that, you know. Look at this fairy. And this is like, because this person is not in your life, you feel like you're late to the cup, you know. It's empty when you're there. It's like everyone got a piece of that except of you, you know. And when you go there and you want to dive into and you get your honey, you know, then it's empty. And that's what you're afraid of. You're afraid of not getting there fast enough so you can share this love with this person. You know, that's why you're stressing out. This is why you're stressing out, because you're thinking, oh my gosh, I'm not there fast enough. Then, you know, You have a lot of masculine energy. If this is your energy, it could be your other person's energy, because this is here a very masculine energy, trying to get to the one. Because here again, it's the masculine giving the feminine the cup. You know, that's what you want. That's a soulmate relationship. You want to give your cup to the other person. And the universe is saying, yes, it's coming into your life. Look at this. It's like right now you are here, and this is what's coming. This is happening, guys, because the Two of Cups is here. Two of Cups is here. And there's the star. So this is, don't lose hope. The universe will show you the way. Even if it's in snow and you sometimes don't see it, but you have your light up. Don't lose hope, it's saying. Don't lose hope. The universe will show you the way. And the angels. Just accept that it is like this. And you cannot make it happen with your masculine energy. I think you are very much in your masculine energy, trying to get this thing going, trying to come there. So you could be also the divine masculine, of course, and you see that, and other people, it's the same story. It's the same story even if you're divine feminine, if you're divine masculine. This needs transformation, you know? Let me see, what is the Seven of Swords here? Give me one more card for the Seven of Swords. Oh, wow. Look at this Knight of Swords. Yeah, he wants to come in, like, fast. That's exactly because you want to have something from your honey. You know, you want to get to your honey. This thingy here, this cobalt or whatever this is called, this troll is green. So that's the heart chakra. Your heart wants this person so bad. They want to taste the honey. And that's why you're very impatient. You cannot wait to get to this person, to give you a cup. I think this is a divine masculine side, guys. This is crazy. I've never read for a divine masculine, but I think I do. A divine masculine that wants to run to the divine feminine. That's an awakened divine masculine then. Wow, this is cool. This is very crazy, guys. This is the first reading from a divine masculine side, I think. They also feel blockages. They awakened. They know that. So, if you read this and you resonate, this could be your divine masculine, who's very known in their community. They want to rush in, but they can't right now. This is beautiful. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, the return of life, health, life cycles. It's like they hold the cup and they want to give it to their feminine. 2 and 5 equals 7. Wow, the Grail Fairy. It's like they really want to bring their cup, you know? I think this is a divine masculine that's also very feminine. I think they look very feminine, but it's going like very slow. It's like snail's pace because, you know, this needs transformation. It cannot be happen right now because I think this person, your divine masculine here, has to motivate other people, has to shine a light. So their angels hold the key. They know when the timing is right. So if you watch this, you are divine masculine, your angels know. Okay? You don't have to worry about that. Your angels know, and don't lose hope. It's going very slow, yes, but you get there eventually. Look at this, new love, courtship, romance. This is not a new love. This is what happens at the end of your life, not at the end of your life. But this is a love story, and it always ends. Here it ends with the fairy lovers and the star. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't it amazing? I love that. So this is finding the one. You will find the one in your life. You will do that. But right now, you know, you have to motivate others. You are a speaker, you are a singer, you are an artist, but you have your angels with you all the time. They guide you. It's so beautiful. Let's get an outcome. Let's get an advice, universe. One advice for this pile. Goblins. Yeah. This is what I said. This is this card. And this is this card. Goblins. This is like other people telling you what to do and what not to do. It's like you have all these goblins. Like goblins are like little creatures, you know, and they are constantly in your head. Look at this. They are in your forest. Look at this. It's like you don't know the tree. You know, there's a saying, you don't know, you can't see the tree because of all the forest. And that's what you are. You walking around fogged because you don't know how to get to your person. There is no communication, and the universe tries to transform this, you know. But there are goblins, like maybe also goblins in your thoughts, because it's the 7 of Swords. Those are your thoughts. So you constantly think that, oh my gosh, this is oh my gosh, why I'm not moving faster? Why can I not just jump into that? Because you also have other people telling you what to do and what not to do, and what to believe and what not to believe, and you have to shut them down. You have to believe in your own goblins. And this is the change card. So change that, If people come up to you, that's their opinion. Don't think what others think. Change that. It's your own. You will find your love. Look at this. This is the love story you will tell your grandchildren, is that you have found the one. You might even talk about this. You might write a book. You might be a motivational speaker, maybe to others in the twin flame community. I don't know, but you will find the one. I really feel a divine masculine here. This is not a divine feminine. No, I think this is a awakened divine masculine here. This is crazy, guys. I really love that. Okay, so that's pile 3. I hope you liked that reading. And yeah, bye, guys.